Well, good evening and welcome to direct drilling. It's a pretty lovely night. We're on the 19th or the 20th of September, 20th I think it is, and we're drilling the first of the winter wheat, the first of the first winter wheats. This is home saved seed on a field that was a very poor crop of oilseed rape. It's had paper waste applied to it. It'll be getting N applied to it, and it's getting direct drilled with the more uni drill. Nothing really extraordinary with that. Pretty good surface to plant into. A fair bit of trash in places, as it always is with rape, but it'll go down through that. There's any amount of moisture. There's quite a lot of volunteer oilseed rape in amongst it. But in this field, and in all these 4 fields here, there was headlands that just didn't take. So back in the beginning of June, you may remember that we planted some forage and tillage radish with a view to letting it grow on, do something with these wet headlands, probably get some roots down and feed the sheep a little bit, where the sheep have just been taken off it. And it hasn't been sprayed off or anything. John's just going to drill into it, and here it is. So let's see how the drill copes with it when it comes up through. It's always been around a couple of times, and I was on the back, but the battery went on me recording machine, so I had to stop, so I thought we'd start again. But this is what it's drilling into when it's coming up here. All sorts of stuff. So let's just see how it performs as it comes along. Nothing too problematic there, I don't think. It's not a massive crop of Forage Tillage Radish. It's chopping through the stems there, chopping through them quite nicely actually. It's chopping through some of that, some of it it's just pushing in, but it is chopping its way through quite a lot of it. The bigger stuff it seems to be happy to chop through, the smaller stuff maybe is not so. But it's wet-ish, so it's leaving a bit of an open furrow. This dries out in a couple of days, the rollers will come across and close them up a little bit. But yeah, it's leaving a fairly open furrow, honestly. And some of that's closing up quite nicely. But we'll see how it comes along. But it's not that many years ago when, if you'd decided to plant into something like this, everybody in the locale would have thought you'd lost your marbles. There's probably some still do, but what the hell. It seems to it's doing the job, and we'll see what the crop comes to. We'll have a bit of a comparison through the year again, if I get time to follow it through. Oh dear, God, it's getting cold. I tell you, I've got a coat on here. Now the sun's shining, but I've got a coat, I've got my waistcoat on and a shirt, and I'm sniffling a little bit, so that's a sign of the cold. But yeah, so that's the kind of job it's doing in the trash. As I said before, an open drill is the only problem. It's not closing that very well. That maybe needs to be looked at somehow. So if we go from that onto the standard ground, yeah, I would say on there it's still leaving a slightly open furrow. The seed depth is just about spot on. Yeah, there's a worm just coming through there. We're putting slug pellets on with this. We mixed them manually in with the seed when it was being dressed. But no, come on, it's not too bad, is it? It's not clogging the drill up or anything. So there you go. Planting on the green, as they call it. Here he is coming back down again. We'll have another look, see how he's getting on. Not really a problem though, is it? Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed at the way it's knocking all that down. There were thoughts of rolling it in front of the drill, but to be honest with you, I don't think that's necessary. That will all just quite happily die back. So anyway, there you go. That'll do for now. It's quite nice to look at the windmills. I know I've said it before, some people hate them. I love them. And the wonderful looking things. Right, so we're coming to the bit now which is probably as thick as it's going to get. So let's see how it handles this. Now that's quite impressive, isn't it? That's flown through the drill, no trouble at all. Yeah, so I think we can probably say this is a bit of a success. So thanks very much for watching, listening. Any further questions, anything you want really, any comments, just stick them down below and I'll get back to you as and when I can. Thanks very much indeed, bye for now.